For over 3 decades, Nicole Kidman has ruled the red carpet, from couture drama to effortless elegance, and her risks never miss. So let's look back at some of her most unforgettable moments, starting with 2025, where she continues to set the bar high. At this year's Golden Globes, Nicole brought pure old Hollywood glamour. Her silver Balenciaga gown shimmered under the lights, sleek and sculpted to perfection. She honestly looked more striking than the trophies themselves. And just when we thought she couldn't top that, Nicole showed up at the 9 Perfect Strangers premiere in a glittering Tom Ford suit. Sharp, sleek, and the perfect mix of power and glamour. In 2024, Nicole ruled the red carpet, and her standout looks all came from Balenciaga. A sculpted black gown at the Academy Museum Gala, a satin and feather masterpiece at the Met Gala, and a shimmering gold number at her AFI Lifetime Achievement Gala. Clearly, Balenciaga and Nicole are a match made in heaven. Of course, Nicole knows how to honor fashion history too. At the 2023 Met Gala, she gave everyone chills by wearing a custom Chanel couture gown Karl Lagerfeld designed for her years earlier. The very same one she wore in her iconic Chanel No. 5 commercial. It wasn't just fashion, it was nostalgia, artistry, and legacy, all stitched into one gown. Back in 2022, Nicole stunned at the Oscars in an icy blue Armani Privé peplum gown with a sweeping train. The perfect mix of modern style and classic Kidman elegance. And 2 years before that, at the 2020 Golden Globes, she kept it simple in a sleek red Versace gown with a daring slit, commanding attention with effortless confidence. Rewind to 2018, when Nicole made red carpet history at the Oscars in sapphire Armani Privé. The bold bow, the architectural cut, it was one of those moments you instantly know will be talked about for years. And speaking of unforgettable sparkle, her 2017 Cannes look in silver Michael Kors had that perfect balance of fun and sophistication. Every movement made the gown shimmer like old Hollywood magic brought back to life. In 2014, the actress gave us a true princess moment at Cannes in a beaded blue Armani Privé gown, regal and romantic, the kind of look that belongs in a fairy tale. But even before that, she'd already cemented her place as a style icon. At the 2008 Oscars, Nicole arrived in a black Balenciaga gown paired with that incredible diamond necklace. Timeless elegance at its peak. And who could forget her 2004 Oscars look? The icy blue Chanel gown was ethereal, delicate, and effortlessly royal. Nicole floated across the red carpet like a dream. A year earlier, in 2003, she celebrated her first Oscar win in a sculptural Jean-Paul Gaultier gown. Sleek, statuesque, and pure victory glamour. But Nicole's fashion evolution didn't start there. At the 2002 Golden Globes, she embodied early 2000s allure in a sleek Tom Ford gown, complete with a bold slit and leather choker, understated rebellion at its finest. And in 2000, her golden Dior gown at the Oscars practically redefined what red carpet glamour could be. It glowed under the lights like liquid sunshine, one of those looks that simply can't be replicated. Even before that, Nicole was already shaping red carpet history. At the Eyes Wide Shut premiere in 1999, she kept things minimalist and sensual in a silky Giorgio di Sant'Angelo slip, a perfect snapshot of late 90s chic. Then came the chartreuse Dior gown at the 1997 Oscars. Yes, that dress. Daring, bold, and completely unforgettable. It's the moment many still call her true fashion breakthrough. And it all traces back to the mid-1990s when Nicole was already exuding star power. At the 1996 Golden Globes, she glowed in a white beaded Givenchy gown that shimmered as brightly as her win. And in 1995, at the Batman Forever premiere, Nicole lit up the carpet in a sparkly Dolce & Gabbana slip dress that defined 90s red carpet glamour. Sleek, simple, and effortlessly stunning. Nicole Kidman has earned her crown as the queen of the red carpet, where every risk pays off. She's not the only one making bold statements, though. Gillian Anderson also turns each daring look into a moment of fashion history. Case in point, her unforgettable whale tail moment at the 2001 Vanity Fair Oscar party. That night, Gillian showed up in a cropped, futuristic dress with tinted glasses, already a statement. But the real jaw-dropper was the back of her dress, which revealed her thong. A total Y2K fashion moment before we even had the words for it. And the story behind it, even better. Anderson has explained this legendary moment before, and it's honestly hilarious. She revealed in a TikTok video that she picked her dress last minute from options her agent sent over.
I didn't wear underwear to try it on because I could see that the back was so low that you couldn't wear underwear.
Then came the unexpected issue.
I noticed that my pubic hair was poking out the front.
Now, most people would panic or rush to book a waxing appointment. Not Jillian. She improvised.
Didn't occur to me to shave it. I don't think we did those things in those days, but even, it didn't occur to me to give myself a Brazilian. And so I opted for a thong and thought,
And just like that, she accidentally set a fashion trend. But this wasn't the only time Anderson shocked the fashion world. Fast forward to 2024, and she once again had everyone talking when she showed up in a dress with a very surprising design.
And the dress has yonis, if you would like to pan down.
Yonis, yeah.
Yeah. Yonis, there are so many yonis.
At first glance, it was subtle, but up close? Well, let's just say it made quite the statement.
Oh, for so many reasons.
What do you think?
For so many reasons. It's brand appropriate.
Also, let's not forget her look at the 2023 British Fashion Awards. That red velvet Versace dress with a deep neckline, a bold choice, especially considering it nearly blended in with the carpet. But she made what could have been a disaster look effortlessly chic. Classic Jillian. Another thing Anderson isn't afraid of, wearing glasses on the red carpet. Most A-listers avoid them at big events, but Jillian is proof that glasses can be just as glamorous as any accessory. Remember her 2015 Chanel pre-BAFTA party appearance? She paired a fur-lapelled coat with her signature glasses, like a stylish professor who could school anyone in fashion.
I guess I've been quite outspoken over the years about just the importance of accepting oneself exactly how one is.
Oh, and if we're talking about daring looks, we can't forget the 1998 Golden Globes. Jillian was at the height of her X-Files fame, and she showed up in a Hervé Léger dress with a scalloped, vampy neckline that left everyone speechless. No doubt about it, she's always been ahead of her time. But Jillian isn't just about making fashion statements. She's been redefining strength and confidence since the X-Files days. As she told Harper's Bazaar, her character Dana Scully shaped her in ways she never expected. She had an intrinsic confidence and belief in herself that was, in the 90s, quite rare to see in a woman on television. And playing Scully rewired her own mindset. She got me acting as if I could do everything she could do. And in acting as if I could, I began to believe it and in myself. Self-belief does equate to power.
Follow your dreams, not your boyfriends.